the fire pit cleaned out. Thor's gonna come over, got some kindling, gonna have a fire, but it has been a long time. All right, good day, everybody. I hope everybody's doing fine. It's been a minute since I've been outside to the garage. This is probably my first time picking up a camera in about 3 weeks. I took a little break and disconnected. Like I said before, this is why there's kind of a backlog in the videos, why it's not current, because sometimes, do I have some, oh, it's just my beard's white there. Thought I had some tomcat fur on my chin or something. But this is the reason why I don't keep my videos current, because sometimes I need to take a break. I need to step away and just recharge, so to speak. But now, I'm kind of in a period where I'm waiting on parts where I have to fix the transfer case because something obviously is wrong in there. I had it apart. I knew there's lots of metal filings in there, really fine. I didn't see anything like completely out of the ordinary. Put it back together. The wine was still there. I forgot, what, I got to take care of this. So I'm waiting for all parts of those to come in. It's going to be a couple more weeks. It's a good opportunity to pull the axle out of the Jeep, fit the other one in, put the old axle back in, rebleed the brakes, and that way I could weld it up, get everything set up, and then ready to swap in. So that's what I'm going to do. I already got the wheels chalked in the front there. I need to take a measurement first. I want to mark it because once the new axle's put in, new axle's a little bit beefier. Plus I got 4.5-inch springs, but I got 4-inch springs right now. Then plus I got that puck. So calculating, give or take, I should retain pretty close to the same height. Since I'll be tack welding, I'm going to, like I said before, put those pieces on for the rack. So let's get a measurement. So give or take, 42 inches. Need to grab this magic stuff right here. Give that a shot of some PB Blaster. Let it sit. Right. Now I'm gonna jack the Jeep up. Definitely gonna need to invest in some longer jack stands. This here's a perfect example of trying to get the shot so your body's not blocking the camera, but you're trying to reach in, get your wrench in that awkward position, and just to remove a bolt. The struggle when it comes to filming YouTube videos. Fedora's running late. I'm just outside in the backyard. Got a nice fire going in my fire pit I fabricated up a little while ago. It's been working just awesome. Yeah, it's a nice day out today so far. A little chilly in the shade. Last night fire was good. Fedora came over. Got a good chunk of that snow missing from the yard because I just shoved it along the sides and then it melted. But we're on a little bit of a mission today. So what I'm going to do is I'm hoping to pick up a used Mavic Pro drone. I've had the Mavic Mini for a while, but just haven't been happy with it. A little bit of wind, can't fight it. I want something that's got a little bit more power, something I don't have to worry about. But let's go see what it looks like. So I just got home, picked up the Mavic Pro and all the goodies. I got this fly drive too. I don't know what the heck that's all about. plug in your memory card and it transfers the footage to the drive. I'm not exactly sure. Well, I just had my first flight, and I can honestly say 100 times better than the Mavic Mini. 100 times better. So that's the track bar bolt right there. Engineer Johnny came into play and decided he's going to put T55 Torx in there just to screw everybody over. And if you've never had that out after like so many years, you're probably never getting that out. I had it out a few months ago, so it shouldn't be too bad. So what I got going on here is I'm going to loosen the top bolts. I'm not actually going to physically remove them. I'm just going to loosen them. And yeah, this trick is pretty dicey. The old two wrench trick. Has a habit of not ending in your favor. Like that. See how that would have slipped? I almost wrapped my knuckles. Wow. Wow, it's not even moving at all. This sometimes works. We got to get our old friend on there, Mr. Heat. There you have it. That old turd is out. For a short time anyways, just so I get the other axle fitted up. That way, I can weld it up, do the gear install, get everything ready. There'll still be a lot of work because you don't got to bend new control arms, build all new control arms and stuff. But I could probably take some measurements off that and pre-do that bend, so to speak. See the beautiful Chinook arch. Been very fortunate this time of the year. It's been extremely warm. Would like to head out camping sometime soon. Been having a lot of fires and wood situation is getting a little bit low. Definitely not enough to last until May when the gates open up. But back inside here, with my limited space in my garage, sometimes it's painful. Gonna finish tack welding all those parts up. Got the axle, it's like 0.05 degrees off. Not too worried about that, but tack this up and then get ready to fit it up. So this is where I stopped working on the truss and do an axle repair. Something that I noticed before when I was cleaning up. So I got this section right here where the old axle perch was, and it was heavily corroded. You can see that axle tube is pretty thin there. So I just want to build this section up and this section up here carefully before I weld these shock mounts in. Well, it never fails. Perfect time to run out of wire. I just welded in, quick patch, probably added almost 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch more than what it was, probably closer to 1/8. So now when the shock brackets go on, it'll be nice and meaty there. All that being said, I ran out of time this weekend. I guess it's gonna be motherfucking beer time. So I gotta go inside and give Tomcat his medication and feed him. But we're gonna have local beer, zero issue, Innsmouth Mango Passion Fruit Sour, coming in a little light at 4.8%. All right, motherfucking beer time, everybody. Want to thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, project's coming along. Next weekend, hope to finish tacking it up, test fitting it, put the old axle back in, spend the time weld it up, do the gearing, all that stuff, and then get ready to mount it for real. But that's still going to be a ways away for that. But this is a real good beer. I'm a big fan of sour beers. You know, for a while, it was really hard to find a good beer that had really good sour taste, but I think the beer companies of craft beers got it down pat now. But yeah, it felt good to get back outside in the garage. It's like I said, it's been a few weeks, but sometimes you need to disconnect. You know, when YouTube starts feeling like a job instead of a hobby, it's time to step back and, you know, take some time off, recharge, and got lots of stuff on the go. I've been so debating on my next project, and I think I've come up with an idea, since I haven't been able to find any good prices on Jeeps. I'm not throwing away the idea of building a JK, because I'm still going to build a 4-door JK, but I think I'm going to look for a BMW M5 diesel and build an overland vehicle out of the BMW or X5 diesel. I think that'll be a good project. A lot of places we go to, there's no real wheeling or just like modern stuff, and I think the X5 would be perfect for that. Plus, being diesel, it'd be pretty efficient on fuel, plus a lot more room, which means I'd probably get rid of my Jetta. And I don't know about my truck. Maybe just keep it around for a bit, because eventually I wouldn't mind getting rid of the TJ and then upgrading to a 4-door JK. But as I get older, I wouldn't mind doing some glamping too. So sometime in the future, I wouldn't mind getting like a 3/4 or 1-ton truck with a camper that fits in the box with the crank up style. I think that'd be perfect Anyways, I'm gonna get going. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. I'll see you guys in the next video. What are you doing? Is it time to feed you and give you your needle? Is it? Is it time to feed you and give you your medication? Oh, I know. I know. You're so loved. You are. You are so loved, Mr. Doms.